Hello, everyone. Finally, I got off the phone with my daughter. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to our crochet corner. My name is Jeannie. I am a crocheter. Um, been crocheting for about 40 something years. I take yarn and I make things pretty with it. Okay, Granny D, that's fine. Sorry I was late, but she called right when I was fixing to hit that live button. Welcome in, HD. How are you tonight? Thank y'all so much for coming and joining me here. And if you're watching the replay, thank y'all so very much. I really do appreciate it. Am I okay? I'm trying to get it pulled up over here on my phone. Y'all give me a second. Y'all don't forget to send me your numbers. We play Dream Go Bingo next Tuesday. And I have picked up some goodies to go along with our giveaways. I found giveaways. Let me mute my phone. I found giveaways. Turn that down. Welcome in, Sarah. Welcome in, Demarius. How's everybody tonight? Okay, I got y'all up on my phone. I hope the internet does good. It's raining here. Welcome in, KB Fibers. How are you? We lost power again today, but it wasn't because of the weather. We had a transformer somewhere in the neighborhood to blow. So it was out about 2 hours. Welcome in, Gab and Grammy. How are you? And HD says, hello, everyone. I'm going to show y'all. I told you I was going to do some goodie bags of little different things. Welcome in, Elizabeth. How are you tonight? I hadn't forgot about you. Hadn't forgot about you. Some things that I'm going to start including in all my giveaways. I picked up some of the Clover yarn cutter pendants. I'm going to try to find some necklaces to go with them that'll fit through the holes so you can put it around your neck when you're crocheting. And each little ridge in there it has a blade inside and it cuts your yarn for you. I found these cute little frog tape measures from Hobby Lobby for 49 cents. So I grabbed all they had of those. I see people using these clothespins for their color coding for blankets when they're doing striped blankets and stuff like that. Welcome in, Marshall. How are you tonight? Yeah, goodie bags. Welcome in, Flower Crochet Creations. Tammy, how are you? Julie, I missed you up there. So I'm putting some of the clothespins in the bag. You got stitch markers down in the bottom. You'll have this beautiful little notepad. This one says joy cometh in the morning. And what I like about them is they have scriptures at the bottom of every page. And this one says to do. And there's the scripture at the bottom, but each one of them is different. So those are in there, and there will be other stuff too. Now, one of the things won't fit, and that's that pencil and the little holder thing I showed last week for your crochet hooks. It won't fit. Yeah, I love those notepads. Hey, Sweet Tea, how are you tonight? Stacy, welcome in. Christy, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. So those little goodie bags will be going in every either giveaway or on bingo night. I haven't got what I'm gonna do for bingo together yet. I've been working on it, been brainstorming. But I will have a surprise guest come up next Tuesday during bingo to show y'all some stuff that I'm working on. She'll have to be the one to show it because she does it. But it's going to be in reference to the design that you see on the Notion bag. We're doing some different stuff with it. Bingo night is next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. It's going to be the last Tuesday of every month. So if you want to join in on that, y'all send me your numbers. I have received 4 people's numbers already. I picked up this notepad here that I'm going to keep up with everybody's numbers. Welcome in, Angela Wright and John Wright. How are y'all tonight? About my mouth. We're going to get to that. Good. You made 2 sets of pot holders and pan holders, off white and black, and you finished them today. Woohoo! We love when we finish something, y'all. I got so many projects going on. I don't know which way is up or down no more. Priscilla from Distinctive Crochet, someone called hers Whip City. Honey, mine is Whipville Country. It's got a whole country all by itself. Yes, I got yours, Liz. I got Lynn Como's. I got Connie from Just Another Stitch and Kay's Crochet Haven numbers already. So if y'all want to play, you can drop them in the comments tonight if you want to, your numbers, or you can send them to me on Facebook Messenger. Welcome in, Brenda. How are you tonight? I was late to your live. I sure hated that. When we got power back, I had to try to get caught up on work. Welcome in, David, and I just completely missed yours because we didn't have power. And I had to try to reserve what I had on my phone because I got all the calls from the office transferred to it because I worked from home today. 5 numbers, Sweet Tea, numbers 1 through 75. Hey, Granny D, I spoke to you earlier. You said you was running and getting in the tub, but you was going to leave me running. Yes. So, my neighbor, every time the lights go out, my neighbor calls me and he says, is y'all's lights out over there? I told him, yeah. He said, you sure you didn't miss paying the light bill? I said, honey, they take that out every month automatically. I don't have to worry about that. I said, we've been dealing with a lot of power outage here lately. What's going on? He said, y'all not praying over there. I said, oh yeah, we pray. I said, it might be y'all across that road. Y'all's prayers might not go above the roof of the house. We laugh and joke like that all the time. So if y'all want to get in on bingo, send me your numbers. 5 numbers, 1 through 5. 1 through 75. And I write them down just like Veronica with Stills of Show Crochet. Welcome in, Sunita, making blue hats. You are well rested. All that sleep you got. Went to bed at 3 yesterday and woke up at 7 this morning. I've done that before too, though. I really have. I went okay, we're gonna talk about my mouth since y'all ask. They don't want to pull all my teeth because he said for the most part my teeth are good. I disagree. I don't think they're good, but I'm not a dentist. They're going to pull 4, fill 3. They're going to do a deep clean, and I'm getting 2 partials, a upper and a lower partial. That's the plan right now. And boy, is it costly. Woo! Costly. Tammy, I got your numbers. You put them in the chat. Y'all make sure to write them down and keep up with them. um, funny, Jeannie. 1 through 5 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, Greens. That's why I clarified. 5 numbers 1 through 75. What same time? Sarah's little corner. So I go this Friday at 8:30 and have that done. So I will be good for Tuesday live for Dream Go Bingo. So I heal pretty quick. The only problem I'm having right now is who's gonna go with me, because not sure my husband's gonna be able to. And I know I'm gonna need somebody to drive me back, because they said when they do my deep clean, because they're going all the way down into the gums and stuff, I will be completely numbed. So we'll see. But I really love that. I went to Aspen Dental, and I really loved their dentist, their staff. They were awesome. They really made me feel comfortable, because I really don't like dentists at all. But when the hygienist came in there and was measuring the depth of my teeth and my gums, or whatever she was doing, she was poking them with that little prick. I balled that fist up. I wanted to hit her. And the dental assistant said, "You're not finna hit her, are you?" I said, "No, but she sure is hurting me." So that's the update on my mouth right now. This Friday, 4 teeth getting pulled, 3 getting filled, a deep clean, and a upper and lower partial. Partials come out like dentures. Yes, I think a bridge is permanent, and a partial, I know partials come out, but they're going to replace the teeth that they're pulling, and then the other ones that I've lost. I do still have my wisdom teeth. I have not cut them yet, and he's not going to remove them, because he says they look really good and he don't see them causing any issues. Lord, Brother Joe is in the house, y'all. Do I want you to cut my teethers out? No, I'm gonna leave I'm gonna leave that up to the professionals, Brother Joe. But it's costing me $3,200 to get all this done. I'd hate to have seen if I'd got all of them pulled and a full set of dentures. I guess it'd been about $8,000. Yeah. Well, see, my problem, Elizabeth, is I have a real bad gag reflex, and I've actually vomited at the dentist before. Yeah, it's a lot. It was $3,200 and some, and a little more than that, but she took off $125 Oral-B toothbrush. So it took it down to 3,100 and something. I told that lady, what that toothbrush gonna do? Brush my teeth for me? Hey, Sis Dana, we love you too. Yeah, very expensive, Kim, and welcome in, everybody. Very expensive. For those that missed it, we're doing bingo next, Dream Go Bingo next Tuesday. If y'all want to play, it'll be at 7 o'clock Central Time. Just like the other lives, y'all send me y'all's numbers so that y'all can get in. Yeah, see, I was trying to eliminate dealing with the dentist anymore too, and just get all these bad boys pulled and get me a full set. You'll do it for 3 bowling balls, law. Teefer's out in 2 minutes. What, you gonna hit me in the mouth, Joe? Yeah. At affordable interest for over 40. Yeah. Well, this is costing me $3,100 and something dollars. And they do let you finance it. So I was able to get it $174 a month for 18 months with no interest. So that was a blessing. Welcome back, Sandrine. Welcome back. And I know we talked about this, and I did a part of it just to show y'all what it's going to look like worked up. The anniversary cakes about us doing a Afghan using the Bren stitch that Brenda the Newbie Crochet created. I think it's going to be beautiful in that. I did part of it. Mine measures 40 inches across. And I know I can't remember. I wrote it down somewhere and I can't find it. But I will tell y'all. I had to do about 104, 107. This is 102 done, but I had to do 104 because she does you do your chain, then you do single crochets. But I did half double crochets. And this is done using the Bren stitch, and this is how it's turning out using the Karen anniversary cake. So I think it's turning out really, really pretty, and see the ridges that you get from it. So I'm going to do a separate video where I talk just about that, and that way whoever wants to join in on it, and I will link the video to Brenda's where she does the tutorial on it, and she also has the stitch pattern in the description box down below. I just screenshot it with my phone, but I did watch the tutorial. Elizabeth, that's this. The Karen anniversary cake, and it's in Spice Soiree. And I'm just now on the third color from doing the center pull, and that's how much I've gotten so far. And it measures 40 inches, which is a nice size for a throw. So we should be able to get a nice throw blanket with one cake, because it's 1,061 yards in this. Now they recommend an 8mm hook. I'm using a 9. Let me get caught up on the chat. I see some. Lord Joe in here cutting up. Yeah, I see, Granny D. I was ready to be in the store-bought Teefers Club, too. And so, Sweet Tea, you've had yours for 22 years. You can send them to my email, or you can on Instagram or Facebook Messenger. Or Kim, if you want to, you can put them in the chat and I'll write them down. And Granny D, I told my husband about the store-bought Teefers, and he called the lady's name off of Gunsmoke that said that, because he watches Gunsmoke and stuff all the time. I saw on Kelly's live, Granny D, that knitted ruffle bottom capelet that you was working on. It's going to be pretty. Yeah, I hadn't been to my Michael's in a while. The last time I was over there, probably about 3 weeks ago, they still had a couple of the anniversary cakes on clearance for $19.99, which is still a good buy because they was regular $34.99. They did have a couple left. I have 3, 2 in the same, 2 in that color, and then I have the black. I think it's called cookies and cream or something. And Joe said he has some cake, Lord. Yeah, Crazy Sally. Some lady that Festus was fooling with or something, Granny D. Joe says, Sweet tea, Lord, I seeded you and I love you. Yeah, that yarn you using is real pretty, but I don't like the homespun. Okay, Kim has put her numbers in. I'll write those down right quick, guys. Says Dana and Brother Joe, bless me with the bingo cage. I got a video I got to do too on some Happy Mail. I'm gonna call it the Happy Mail shout out, and I'm gonna do it just several. It's gonna be for several channels. Yeah, they sold out the anniversary cake real fast. I actually saw where some people were doing haul videos saying that they got it for $1 and something. They don't ever do sales like that at mine. But I'm working on a test pattern for Sis Dana. And this is the start of it. And it's going to be beautiful. And I am using Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel Cotton that I got on clearance for $1.49 last year. It's a lightweight 3, and it's Sugar Bliss, and that's the one I showed y'all the last time. I actually have enough of this to do her new pattern, plus her Erin capelet that my mannequin is still wearing. It's pink, there we go. It's pinks and grays. So that's what I'm using to make her new pattern. And I love it. Love the pattern. And I picked up another 9mm hook while I was at Hobby Lobby because I don't like the clover hook in that plastic type. It doesn't glide on that yarn like I like it to, and it does on this one. So I picked that one up. Granny D, your box will be mailed tomorrow. I've heard from one bag winner. I still have not heard from the other hook set winner or the other bag winner. So if I do not hear from them by Thursday, I will be pulling 2 more names, one for hook set and one for a bag. And I've already got her bag being shipped. She should get it tomorrow. Sandrine's numbers. So if I don't hear from them by Thursday, I will pull 2 more winners. Granny D and Priscilla over at Distinctive Crochet's been winning like wildfires. Well, wildfires don't win. I shouldn't have said that. But they've been winning a lot. Welcome in, Zach. How are you? If I missed you, I'm sorry. Well, you got that hook set, Granny D. And what makes it so bad, I got my Premier Yarn order in the same day where I ordered the extra peacock yarn so I could finish the granny squares. Speaking of If anybody is in here that's participating in that granny square blanket that was done by Dana from Creatively Creative Crochet, we need y'all's addresses. Because I don't have but 4. All right, got you, Sandrine. Because what I have started doing, I'm trying to be a little more organized. And I don't see mine. I see the one for the trucking company. And mine's buried over here. Dollar Tree has these little address and telephone books. That's something else I could get to go in the little bags. And y'all see I decorated it. And I put my llama sticker on the back that I got from Brenda, the newbie crocheter, one of my llama stickers, because I've got several from her. So I am keeping up with everybody's information in here. So I don't have to go to your channel and look in your about information and get your address. I'm writing it down in here. That way I can just go to there and be done with it. Yes, y'all, Zach has started to crochet. Welcome in, Deneen. How are you? All the way in Canada. Saskatchewan. Well, that's what it is, Elizabeth. Everybody was doing it back and forth on email. So if you haven't emailed us your address, y'all, please do so. You got llama stitch markers yesterday. Ooh, I bet they are pretty. I'm going to drop my link if anybody wants to come in. Feel free to join me up on the screen. DOY Creations is doing this crochet along for a cardigan. And I'm not one to make Gavin Grammy, Linda Fansler was yours. Yes, she did. She will receive her bag tomorrow. But the subscriber channel has not claimed their bag. Not the subscriber channel. One of the channels that participated in the bag giveaway has not claimed their bag. They have not emailed me. And neither did the hook set subscriber that won. They have not claimed their hook set either. So maybe they're on here. You love that book, Dana? And let me show you what I did the decorations with. Y'all excuse my attire tonight because I hadn't been long got out of the shower. And I just lounge around. My shirt says you're freaking meow. But Dollar Tree sells this chalk writer like this. In all these beautiful colors. And that's what I decorated the front of it with. And it does not come off. It comes off with water, of course, but they have purple, pink, gold, silver, green, and blue. So that's what I keep up with everybody's addresses and information in. I got your email addresses in there as well. Yep. And I bought that little chalk thing right there. Y'all can't see it, but it says, with God, all things are possible. And I wrote that on there. And there's my little hook holder from Brenda, the newbie crocheter. And my subscribe sign. Right there. If I can figure out which way to move this big old head of mine. I'm getting you, Sarah. I'm getting you. There you go. Ooh, I love those. And then the Canadian, is that the Canadian flower?
It's the maple leaf, yeah.
Maple leaf. Mm-hmm. I love those. Those are pretty. And then they on a bracelet.
It came with the bracelet.
Wow.
So it's absolutely cute, but totally holds stitch markers.
Anita says, hi, Dana and Jack. Love you guys. I would say, that's good. Then you can keep up with them while you're crocheting.
Yep.
Like me, I lay it on the arm of the chair or something, and then it ends up on the floor. Welcome in, Affordably Crafty. If I miss you, I'm sorry. Welcome in, Connie.
So that was part of what I won. Or what I got.
Says that leaf almost looks like cannabis sativa.
Not even close.
And Sunita says, awesome stitch markers. They're real pretty. I got some beautiful stitch markers in. I'll show y'all, but I'm gonna do a video on them too. I actually thought about wearing them as earrings. From Sis Dana.
Oh, you got those ones. Nice.
The ones I won? Yes. And I got 2 of them. I started to put them on as earrings.
Why not?
Okay, Dana, I'll check it. Dana, I'm gonna get you. I am gonna get you. But Dana, I ordered some stuff from Amazon and I use your affiliate link. It doesn't matter what you order, does it? Because I order a lot from Amazon, and I said, well, I can just use, if it doesn't matter what you order, if you just use your affiliate link, does that benefit you?
Yeah, I think it should.
Because I did order some stuff from it. Actually, the bag that I ordered for the winter, I ordered through your affiliate link.
Oh, yeah.
And I got another bag to order if the channel that participated emails me before Thursday, and I'll order it through your affiliate link. But if not, I'll be drawing 2 more winners because I hadn't heard from the Hook Set subscriber winner yet. So let me know how that affiliate link works, Dana, because anything I order from Amazon, I'll use your link if you're going to benefit from it. But I went to Prattville last Friday to the dentist, and y'all know I couldn't leave out of Prattville without going by Hobby Lobby.
Who could not walk in?
Well, if you get 3% of what we order, well, honey, I will definitely use your link, because when my husband wants to order stuff for the trucks and stuff, it can get a little pricey.
There you go.
Yeah, that's where I got the little, let me show it, the people that have came in. I did goodie bags, putting goodie bags together. I'm not finished with them, and I might actually have to go up a size in them. But these will be in all of the bingo winnings and giveaways. You got stitch markers at the bottom, the colorful ones like this.
Oh yeah, I have a ton of those.
And I put some of the little clothespins in each bag, 6 in each bag, because these are good for color coding. Like if you're not sure if you're doing a striped blanket or anything, working with multiple colors, you can put a little bit of it on there and then rearrange them to see which way they look better. I've seen people do this, use those. So
You know what those would be good for? Is when you're doing multiple colors on a blanket and your ends are together, just clip them together, and that way you don't have to worry they're gonna come out
Oh,
before
okay.
you
That's another
go
good
in there.
idea.
Yeah.
And then I got some of these Clover yarn cutter pendants. And
What?
I'm going to I'm gonna find some chains or something to put on them. Or I might see about getting that stuff that's like the rubber leather stuff that you get that you can in the bead section, what they do necklaces and stuff with. You know what I'm talking about? And it usually has the screw back or the magnetic back on it. And I picked these up, little
I'm so
frog tape measures. They had them on clearance for 49 cents and they didn't have but 4. But I got those 4.
absolutely
I
when I got these.
welcome in, Jeanette. How are you? But this is the tape measure.
Oh my god.
And the inches on it are pretty much are there because I know I've got some from that were made in China. And the first granny square I made was probably about this big, but I measured it with this and it said 12 inches. Okay, this is 12 inches on this one, y'all. Right there. No way. But look, I got to back all the way up here to get it all in the camera. I said, that's way bigger than 12 inches. And this is 12 inches. 12 inches on this one goes right past 9 on the one that came from China. And see, I still have all that left.
Wow.
So you can't get tape measures from everywhere and rely on them to know that the inches are correct. And I also got some of these. I got to get some more. I can't even remember where I got the Hirschners. They had them on sale. These are the Addy gauge rulers.
Okay.
To check your gauge from here to here is 4 inches, and from there to there is 4 inches. And then it has you can also check the size of your needle if it's worn off of your
Cool.
hook. So it's a swatch gauge to
Those
know
are
how
cool.
many rows it takes to equal 4 inches and how many stitches. You just lay that on your like that. And whatever's on the inside is 4 inches and across is 4 inches. It's in millimeters, but I measured it and it's exactly 4 inches. So I got some of those. Those won't fit in the bag, so those are some other goodies. But I'm joining Jeanette from DIY's cardigan challenge. Crochet along. And she don't have a time limit on it. So I really went in Hobby Lobby to get this and see what other little knickknacks they had. Like Dana says, knickknack paddywhack.
Yeah.
To see what they had that I could get to go in the giveaways and stuff. I wasn't intending on buying no yarn, but you can't pass up yarn, can you? I'll show y'all what I got to put together for a cardigan. And I'm gonna create my own style, my own design from use some of the stitches out of my stitch book. Okay, let me cut this light off. It's blowing it out.
Is that like a white or a soft pink?
It's pink, soft pink.
Yeah, I called that one.
And it's the I Love This yarn.
I'll
This
try
is
that.
linen. And then this is Eddington Ridge. And it has the soft pink, the linen, and like a darker gray in it.
Ooh.
And all of it is I love this yarn. And that's all the yarn I bought. I bought three skeins of each one. But that was all the yarn that I did buy. Just for that cardigan.
You restrained yourself. I'm impressed.
I did because I had got that $3,000 and something dentist bill.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. Like when I had my front tooth fixed, just the one tooth was almost like it was over $1,000 just to get the one front tooth fixed.
Look, Elizabeth.
But oh, that's so cute.
Christy, with Christy's Creations, sent me the pattern, and I made one. I'm fixing to have a room full of these. Actually, I have another grandbaby on the way.
Oh wow.
And when we find out, right, that'll be 8. When we find out what it is, I'm going to take these and use a smaller needle and make them smaller. And I'm going to make a mobile out of them.
Aww.
When we find out what it is, so I know what colors to make. But I loved it. It's a butterfly, of course.
Donine, I'm from Manitoba.
Who?
Donine was asking which province I'm from. Manitoba.
Yeah, they are real cute. Christy's Creations got she's on Instagram, and she put a picture of a whole bunch of them in different colors laying down, and they were so adorable. And I've actually got some pictures. I took mine outside and put it in my I just bought some verbena. And I set it, and it's got purple blooms on it. And I set it right in there amongst the purple blooms and took some pictures.
Aww.
I gotta post them. Denise said, nice and close.
Yes. Very close.
Tiny ones will make a nice mobile. And I have some of the wood rings from when I used to cross stitch. You bought one of her bunnies? I haven't seen her bunnies. I gotta check it out. You want to purchase one, Miss Jeannie? One of the butterflies? What colors do you want?
Get the colors, write it down, make it after.
Let me know, Liz, what colors. This is done in the Premier Basics, just pink. And then the Premier Basics, just white. And I had pulled my lilac out to make one, but I hadn't got around to it yet. But they are so cute.
Yeah, I haven't really
Held the butterfly. Yes, the pink one from my daughter that lost her. Oh, sorry to hear that, Liz.
89, Donine? That's wow. We're not even in April.
And 89 degrees?
No, 89's pocket shawl.
Oh. I'm going back looking at the comments, y'all. If I missed anybody, I do apologize. I got it on slow, but it seems to be going fast to me. If anybody else would like to come up and join, I will drop the link again.
And Sunita, I'm glad you had a great time with me and Liz.
Liz, do you have a live schedule or you just go live whenever you can?
She goes live Sunday at 10. Oh, I can't remember. 10 o'clock, I know. That's all I can remember. I can't remember if it's CST, ES. Yeah, yeah.
And Granny D says, Lordy Deneen, you have stamina to stay with those pocket shawls. And Granny D says she'll come up in a bit.
Woohoo!
I've not always been able to read patterns either, but I was on this kick of making doilies. And this one guy that I found on YouTube, and he hadn't put a video out in a long, long time. He was hard to keep up with. And I don't really like watching tutorials like that. Because you would literally have to stop and go back and rewatch and all that kind of stuff. And it was a good, thorough review. However, he was just fast with it.
So he didn't slow down and pace it for new people?
No. And although I consider myself an advanced crocheter, it was still tough to keep up with. So I got me some doily books, and that's how I learned to read patterns. I did a lot of frogging, but I didn't give up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I've got my bells on for everybody. Okay, Freeze Baby Fiber Frolic. If I didn't see you come in, welcome in and get your coffee because I got mine in my cup. Chrissy made a bunny for your grandbaby. It's beautiful. I bet it is because Chrissy does a lot of good amigurumis. I haven't been one to do amigurumis, but I said I need to learn with all these grandchildren that my kids decided to bless us with, which my son and his fiance, which is the one expecting again, they did, and the baby's just 5 months old, y'all. He'll be 1 in October, and the new baby is due in September. Which I can't talk because I had 2 of mine like that. And my brother and sister was born like that. I had a brother born in January and a sister born in December. Sandrine, you hadn't been feeling good for a while. I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
Get better, my friend. Do I need to make a trip to T-Town? You like doing amigurumis too, Kim? Well, I bought the amigurumi book. Where is it? The Crochet Cute Critters. And I'm actually working on, he's missing an arm and he's missing his arms and an ear. But that's the only thing I got left to finish with him. The little puppy. Because I like doing loveys for my grandkids too. But, and I said, well, I can make them and then put a lovey with it. Sunita says she started with Amis. Sandrine Elizabeth says, is the hot toddy helping you at all? And that she's going to be praying. Yes, we'll definitely pray that you feel better. And if I need to come to T-Town, let me know. You like, you what? Is the weather changing and the fever? Yeah. Welcome in, Dinas. How are you? I'm going to be honest with you. I took my car through the car wash Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Monday morning when I woke up, my vehicle was black. And when I woke up Monday morning, It was yellow again from the pollen.
Jeez.
Granny D says she's going to be praying for you as well, Sandrine. And Elizabeth said, I think that's called Irish twins. LOL. DOY is speaking to Dina's. And Granny D says, hey, Dina. So this has 26 of the animals in it. It's by Sarah Zimmerman. And Granny D, you talked about her the other day on your live with those trivia questions. All them Zimmerman women. Elizabeth. This is all the ones that it has in it.
Cool.
So I'm making them. Sandrine says, Mama Ritz, it is. It's warmer. It's warming me up. Sandrine said, thanks, everybody. Dina gone back to a shorter name. Yes. So that's how I learned how to read patterns, by doing crochet doilies.
For me, it was, I asked my mom to teach me. She goes, you know how to chain, right? Yeah. See that? That's what it means. Okay. You know how to single chain, right? And she pretty much did a couple of them. And then I was like, she goes, okay, now you can read a pattern. I'm like, oh my God. So
I
I
just
pretty
wanted
much
to
figured
show
it out
Janine
from there.
this is the
That
one she
is
made for
beautiful.
Emily.
He's so cute. I love the color.
And that would go good to do it in pink and gray.
Oh yeah, so they can have matching.
Matching.
Yes.
I will definitely. Do you want it a little bit bigger than this one, or you want it? Because I can use a bigger needle, a bigger hook,
You're the
and hold
professional,
two.
so I'm gonna let you decide.
I wouldn't say professional, but I'll figure it out and I'll get it. Email me your address.
Yes, ma'am, I will. I just wanted to show you the beautiful things that you
It's
guys,
beautiful, and she did that with that blanket yarn.
Yes, she did.
Yes, brunette.
And she put her little thingy made with
Homemade
love.
bead.
Yeah. But I just wanted to show you
Cute.
and say hi, and I love you and thank you
Well,
for everything
thank
you do
you. We
for us,
love
Miss
you
P.
too, Liz.
Thank you. Sarah, I love you.
Love
I
you too,
love you guys in
Liz.
the chat. I'll see you back in the chat.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
Elizabeth,
I
believe it or not, I used to do a lot of that tutorials and watching and hold on a second, y'all. I see my daughter's FaceTiming me, but I'm gonna decline it and send her a message. Tell her I am live. What's up?
What do
She's
you
the
need,
one who's
darling?
actually going to be joining us next Tuesday. Because we got her we got a Cricut machine and she does all the Cricut stuff with it.
Oh, okay.
And she's the one who actually um she's the one who's actually going that's doing the note that did the notion bags and stuff, and I sent her home. She was home this weekend as well, and I sent her home with my tote bag. So Elizabeth, yours is coming. Um so we're gonna be doing tote bags, we're gonna be doing cups. She went to the vinyl shop yesterday and FaceTimed me, so I got to pick out some stuff. But they didn't have the tote bags that I wanted. They had those ones like you get that are kind of paper thin. It's not really canvas. And I want some good quality stuff. And I did find some on Amazon. So I'm going to order those.
Okay.
We're going to be doing shirts. She's got the stuff to do stickers, so she's gonna create me a butterfly sticker with my name on it and stuff. So when she mails stuff, she'll seal everything with those, or she'll cut some out and put them in the thank you card. Because anything from dealing with the cricket, she will do in mail.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Kate's Crochet Haven. How are you? Yeah, that bunny is beautiful. Oh, she matched yours to the baby blankets. That's nice. Yeah, so she's working on that stuff, and she's coming up with some other things that we can do too. So yeah, Brenda, it's gonna be some merch, but and she came up with the idea of doing a mystery box of the merchandise that we're going to be doing. And it'll the mystery box will include all of the stuff in it. And so some of it y'all not gonna be able to see, but because it wouldn't be a mystery then, would it? And do that as a giveaway. So
I love mysteries.
I'm game for it. And then if I want to include yarn, she's right across the road from a Joanne and a Michael, so I can always go online, order what I want to send with it, and she can run over there and pick it up and put it in there and send it. I even sent her home with some priority mail labels.
Nice.
And some bags. Welcome in, Misha Lee. How are you? And Dina is just speaking to everybody that she missed. Pretty well, I'm not going to say everybody in my family is creative and talented, Elizabeth, because they're not. I do have a son that did learn how to crochet. My oldest son, he wanted to learn. So he did learn how to crochet. And 2 daughters did. I need somebody to leave all this stuff to when I exit this world. But well, my son that learned how to crochet, he's a really good artist. He can, if he sees it, he can draw it freehand. He actually has a tattoo on his arm right here that he actually created and took to the tattoo artist to have put on.
Nice. I know a guy like that. Except for he became the tattoo artist.
Says Dana, she loves the one we got her. Can't remember which one we got her. But she can do like the little thin wood stuff on it. All kind of stuff with it, but she does that Cricut membership where it's so much a month where she gets all kind of different fonts and pictures and different stuff that she can use and everything else. She does a lot of shirts for people down because she's in Mobile, so she's got a lot more clientele down there than she would if she was here in Selma. And we did both of my sons' baby shower shirts when they had their baby shower.
Nice.
But I told her we finna use it for some Butterfly Dreams crochet stuff.
Why not, right?
I buy all the stuff and I pay her for her time.
Score.
So we both win. No complaining. Mom, I did all that for you and you ain't give me a dime. I hit her with that song all them 9 months I carried you. No charge.
Yeah. And then some. A lifetime of love. Haha, you're suckered.
Wendy Bell says, ho. Hi. And Kim says, hi, beautiful Liz. Yeah, well, she's really expanding her horizons with the Cricut machine.
That's good.
And then they just bought a airbrush kit where they can design clothes and stuff, do different stuff with the airbrush kit. And what she's going to do with the beige bags that I have, like this, instead of just doing it plain like this, they're going to airbrush like a cloud look on the back side and then do the design on it. So
Okay, so
I'm
kind of
excited. And there comes Granny D up. Hi, Granny.
Howdy, folks.
Hi, Granny D.
Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Sarah. Hey, everybody.
Just a sweet, beautiful love right there on that screen.
There's my
I know it is going to be beautiful.
little doohickey I'm trying to make out of this.
I knew what you were saying,
yarn
Wendy.
right here.
See, I
Wow.
can't crochet with that.
I'm knitting it. I'm knitting it.
See, y'all
Yeah,
get me.
I can see why
can,
people call it hellspun for crochet. I don't know. But
right.
knitting is fine.
Yeah, I can see it being fine knitting.
Mm-hmm.
Joe says, Lord. That's right, Joe. Granny D's in the house now.
Lord, I just been up on everybody's lives this day.
Yeah, you have been.
Been live.
I've been looking.
Yep.
Let me see. She sent me a picture of the jacket they did.
See, Jeannie, this is as close to amigurumi as I got.
That's cute. Little spider.
Oh yeah, but he stands and then you can hang him up.
That's cool.
Okay, so Nita making blue hat.
His best friend's mom.
I've got a book that says something like it's an amigurumi book. I think it calls these. I think they're cats.
Oh, my daughter's in the chat. Chastity Meadows.
Oh.
Hey, Chastity.
Hey, Chastity.
But it's dumpling cats or something. Anyway, they're fat and they're not like a whole bunch of parts. So if I ever do one, I think I'll start with that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted these for my desk because I love Halloween.
With me, honey. I'm just a down-to-earth country girl. I don't change. I'm the same every day.
That's me too. And somebody wrote, I don't even know if I knew who it was. And I can't remember where they commented somewhere. I don't think it was in a chat. I think it was a comment, but said something like as if I didn't have genuine smiles. They said something about, I don't know how they worded it, but it struck me as that. It's like my smiles were not all genuine. That she liked my genuine, when I had genuine, I don't know how, like I say, I don't know how she worded it.
Almost saying like you had a fake smile and a genuine smile.
Yeah, and I'm like, girl,
Pooey on folks like that.
I'm happy.
Kelly Ray, welcome in, Michelle.
I look a whole lot better if I smile than if I
frowned up.
Grumpy.
I had one of my nursing instructors. She had a all the time frown. That's just how her mouth went.
That's my resting.
Right.
Not my resting bitch, but just my resting face.
Right.
My corners of my mouth
dropped, and hers did. So if she wasn't talking or had a slight smile to her, she really looked like she was frowning all the time.
Yeah, that's how I look. And when I'm on chat, I'm happy as I can be.
Oh, Brother Joe, I would love some stitch markers. I have plenty of stitch markers, and I might start putting some of them in giveaways. And if
I want to
anybody would
start
like one
making
of these
some
for their
'cause
stitch markers, let me know and I will make y'all one because I made this one.
I
Wow.
can't even remember which one of my subscribers it was, but she was getting out of the, I guess she used to bead and all kinds of, you would not believe the box of beads that lady gave me. So I can share those with somebody. That's pretty. Show that again. That's what you, oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I
I
made
like
this
that idea.
using that. It's actually called the cable stitch. It is in the cross stitch dictionary book,
That is
and it's
beautiful.
actually called a cable stitch. Let me turn it to the back so you can actually see it. It's
Yeah,
the one
that's
I
a good
did the
idea.
tutorial on.
I just did like a rectangle, I guess. I was gonna make an Afghan or something, but I had the needle too small and it made the fabric real dense. It was that one of those red heart stripes that are real bright.
Mm-hmm.
And I just decided just to stick it up on the wall and put my pins. You know how you get the enamel pins or just pin. And if I put them on my bag, they get lost. So I just stick them up there.
I used the
But
wood dowel,
that's perfect for that.
and I
Yeah.
used I didn't have the wood dowel ends. I had some, but I couldn't find them. Of course, I always find stuff after the fact.
Did you crochet around the
Uh-huh.
rod?
I crocheted around it. Once I got to the point where I wanted it as long as I did, I
Mm-hmm.
just put the rod on there and crocheted around it.
That's cool.
So it's not sewn
Yeah.
to it.
I like that though.
And then I put the fringe and I combed it out.
Oh, that's cute.
And this is done with the Premier Home cotton.
Girl, I could see that being in a magazine.
So, and what I do is I use where the yarn, where your stitch crosses right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I hang the stitch markers from.
Cool.
Let me see if I can get it in camera. So,
Yeah.
Awesome.
and anytime I order stitch markers from anyone, like I ordered those from Veronica with Stills of Show Crochet,
she makes
to
pretty
doing
ones.
the giveaways, and I ordered me a set. I order for the giveaway, and I always order me a set. And she sent me a set.
Mm-hmm.
So I have an extra set that I can include in a giveaway.
I've got a few sets from her that I've won on different, little games and stuff that she's played. And I think she may have just sent me one also.
But these have to stay with me.
I think she puts 3 on a set. Yeah, those are pretty.
Butterfly.
Yeah. That's your
You
name.
put
You
them on this
butterfly
real
woman,
nice.
and I'm the crazy squirrel lady.
Yes,
See
I
that
love them.
rug I was talking about? Oh, that's pretty.
You like that one, Granny D?
What is it?
Yes. A llama.
Llama. Yeah, that's cute.
Stitch markers, and hers came on a fancy bracelet.
I saw that.
Yes,
I think it was.
Valid Newbie, this was my original idea. I need to write a pattern out for it, I guess.
I could see that, girl. I could see that being in a Crochet World magazine or one of those.
Or do a pattern on it and a tutorial. Because you see, this one's getting full, so I need to make another one.
But if you do a tutorial, will people buy the pattern?
Huh?
I guess they do. I said if you do the make a tutorial, will people buy the patterns? But Crystal
And Sandrine said that'd be pretty for jewelry too, Jean.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
And it don't take long at all to make this. I probably made this one in a couple of hours.
I love the how you did the fringe, and that stitch is perfect for that too.
And I combed. The only thing I did was put it in there and then took a comb and combed it.
What yarn did you use?
The Premier Home cotton.
Oh, okay. You probably said that. So.
Actually, the purple. No, I didn't. The purple is that Just cotton from Dollar Tree.
You know, I like that cotton. A lot of people fuss about it. Of course, I knit a lot with mine.
It's the same as the Premier Home cotton.
That's what
It's
I
not any
figured, but
different.
somebody said it was thinner.
Mm-mm.
I figured it wouldn't be any difference, but
I'd love to try that stuff.
It's not any different. So I'm gonna have to make another one because that one's
I
getting full.
can't believe I forgot to send. I sent Kim's box off today.
Liz, I don't have a tutorial for that, but I do have a tutorial on how to do that stitch. But I can do a tutorial on how to make that.
But I forgot to send her any Dollar Tree yarn. I sent her Hobby Lobby yarn.
Welcome in, Cindy, and everybody that I may have missed. Miss Violet, Miss Glenda, Chastity, if you still here, people have spoke to you. And I still got my 1,500 subscriber giveaway to put together and do.
Mercy, girl.
Yeah.
I'm going to go grab a couple of skeins of yarn because while you are here, I'm going to ask you questions about it because I don't know.
Okay. Well, I might know.
You're going to be the giveaway queen.
I got to get caught up on them.
But you know what? I love the way you support other people. With
Oh,
your,
yeah. That's my
like
goal
you
this
buying
year.
the stuff like you did with the bags and the hooks. And also, you know, like you're using Dana's link for, and you said, is it your husband's business with the truck or y'all's business?
Yes, ma'am. Ours.
That's neat. Because if that's big bucks, that 3% or 3%,
That 3%
like
would
much, but if
will
you're
definitely
big bucks,
add up.
yeah.
Yes.
And Dana's all
1
the
through
time.
75, Michael. For all those that have came in that missed it from the beginning, we will play Dream Go Bingo next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can email me your bingo numbers. You can drop them in the chat, or you can message me on Facebook, or Instagram.
I need to give you mine. Let me write them down. Let me think of them and put them down in this book. I can just tell you.
And I will go back, and if I missed anybody's in the live chat tonight, I will go back and add them.
Writing utensil. Where are you? There you is.
I will write them down.
There you is.
I just brought the whole box.
Let's see here. These are V's.
Mirror feel.
Yeah.
That's some good.
Is it?
Cotton.
Now what's the fiber content?
It's a 71% acrylic, 29 PA.
Oh, that's a different thing. I was thinking something else. I was thinking of cotton.
I can tell, Granny T.
Huh?
That's
So I can
like
tell you
that
if you're gonna come.
baby like that blanket yarn, isn't it?
It's even got a nice halo on it, but it's actually not too bad. Doesn't feel like wool at all, though. Like, not that roughness.
That would make a really
G's Dream Go, right? Dream Go 1 through 75, 5 numbers.
Michael, if you want to play Dream Go Bingo, you have to send me 5 numbers, 1 through 75, and be in my live next Tuesday. I have a bingo cage that Sis Dana and Brother Joe graced me with. I've already got the balls in there, and they're ready to rattle. I will spin it. A ball will fall out. I'll call the number out, and you keep up with your numbers. And if you get all 5 numbers, you have to put Dream Go in the chat comments. And whoever the first one that says Dream Go, because it may be more than one person Bingo at the same time. Did you send them tonight, Miss Glenda? If you did, I got them. I just hadn't wrote them down yet, but I'll go back in my email when I get done with the live
Jeannie,
and write everybody's name.
can I tell you mine?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
3, 7, 13, 21, and 59.
Got them.
13's
So
a good
right
number.
now, 3, 6, 7, 8. Have 8 wrote down. And I saw a bunch of other emails that have came through, so I'll go back and write those down too as well.
So what would you think of making with this stuff? Because I got like 4 balls of it with all 4 different colors.
It looks,
What I was fixing to say,
looks
that would be
very
pretty
like
to
them.
make a blanket. What size is it? Is it like a 5 weight or 6?
I think it's
It
just
looks
chunky.
bulky.
'Cause
I wonder
Yeah, a
if it
lot of
would
chunky
peel.
yarns that say chunky are 5s.
Wonder if it would peel fuzzy yarn like that.
Right.
Sometimes it does.
So that's all I got.
I can't see that. Too little for my
Good.
eyes.
Sorry, I can't make it bigger.
Jeannie might can see it. I can.
Ooh. Let me get back
Yeah,
to
so
my email. Freeze Babies Fiber Frolic is going across the bottom of the screen. It's love, LUV, everything crochet at gmail.com. David, you just send me 5 numbers, 1 through 75.
because this was just one bag.
And how many
Yeah.
yards is in it? Or is it just based on meters?
180 grams, 360 meters.
So it's going to be more than that.
360 meters is going to be 400 and something yards. I'll tell you in just a minute. 394 yards.
Okay.
And you got 4, so you roughly got 1,600 yards.
And each is a different color.
They're not all the same dye, but they're all the same exact yarn.
Yeah.
Well, you could do something that's striped. I mean,
This is like a frosted
It
green.
almost looks like a woven style yarn because, like, I see some skinny spots in it right there where the yarn is coming up out of the band on the one that you're showing, right above
Here,
mirror
look
fill.
Mhm.
Okay, Misha, thank you for coming in. You have a good night as well.
Is it acrylic?
Yeah, it's got acrylic.
Oh, see, that's not twisted at all. That's just like a
Roving.
woven style, almost like a yarn that you would see spun again.
Looks like it's. Okay, you know those things that go around garlic? That mesh
Mm-hmm.
around like fresh garlic? That's what it looks like is around the actual yarn.
Oh.
Like there's a very, very fine, so there's no way I'm going to be able to show it. But it's
Yeah.
very, very fine black mesh kind of holding it all together.
So it's like just a bunch of fibers that they took and maybe spun
into that
it
mesh.
into that mesh and made it
Kind of like a
a
sausage.
chunky spun. Yeah. Because if you had the thing that you could spin yarn with, a drop hook or a drop thing or the wheel, you could actually spin that down to a thinner yarn probably.
I don't know with that mesh on there.
Right, with that mesh on it though.
Whatever you do with it, I would do something that it's not going to get a lot of friction. Maybe it won't matter so much with that mesh on it. I just see it peeling up, but I know I've had some yarns kind of like that before, but not with the mesh thing on it. So, maybe
Joe, I see. Did you? What I missed? You was wanting to come up on the screen. If you talking about winning, we hadn't even played Dream Go Bingo yet, Joe.
Joe's
You and Kim both y'all win before the game's ever played.
Joe will just come in. He won't even be there for the game. Lord, did I win?
Yeah.
Marshall, I am writing your numbers down now.
Oh, that's always for sure,
I'm
Granny.
gonna tell Joe sometime that he won just for the heck of it. I keep telling him.
Sarah, you can play bingo too. I know you're in Canada. It's fine.
Happy mail.
You can play.
I sent that big.
I don't know what I would make with that. It's not. It's not speaking to me.
That box I sent to Kim weighed over 17 pounds, and it was a decent sized box. I had it in a Chewy box before, but I said, "Oh Lord, that'll cost my firstborn child to send that to Canada." So I did scale down a little bit, but it was just under $100.
Yeah,
but I was expecting it to be worse. I was prepared for $100. So I prayed before I went. I said, Lord, please, God, don't let it be more than 100. And it wasn't. It was 95 something or 97.
5 numbers, Joe, 1 through 75. Send them to me. Michael is going across the screen at the bottom. It's loveeverythingcrochet@gmail, but love is spelled LUV. Valid, it doesn't matter. Email, in the chat, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, it doesn't matter how you send them. I'll get them. 5 numbers, 1 through 75.
Hey, make sure people let you know if their email name is different than their, name.
Yeah, let me know what your name is in the email if your email is different than your actual name.
Because I know,
like mine is loveeverythingcrochet@gmail. I always put Jeannie Smiley in my email and Butterfly Dreams Crochet underneath it, so everybody knows who I am.
There you go.
Because I do love everything crochet. Patton's Peak. See, I've never dealt with the Patton's yarn. Our Michael sells a small section of Patton's, and it's the wool or the Croy socks.
Yeah.
Yarn. I don't like that stuff. Feels like sandpaper in my hands.
This
I used to not like that wool, but I love it, and I love to dye it. It's so much fun to dye because it takes dye like just great.
Okay, Ms. Valid, I am writing yours down now. 5 numbers, Michael. Yes, 1 through 75. You choose the numbers. They can be 1 through 75.
Who is Michael? I've seen his
Michael
name.
Breen is a young guy that crochets and knits.
Okay, I've seen
him.
He
does both. Right now, he does have a YouTube channel. If one of the mods will y'all drop his link?
Sarah,
but right now he's got some short videos on. You can tell, Michael, I'm not talking about you. We're here to help you now. You can tell he's nervous like I was when I first started out. Which I think we all have been in that boat.
Oh, yeah.
Kim says she has some of that peak yarn, Sarah.
What would you make with it, Kim? Please tell me. What were you saying, Granny D?
No, I was just saying I've seen it. I guess the only other place I've seen him was at V's, but it seems like I've been seeing him at other
He comes to Dana and Joe's. He's been to V's. He's
yeah.
I don't know if I've seen him at yours.
I don't think so. Hey, that's pretty.
But Michael, if you want to come join Granny D in the Squirrel Squad, she's live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
And what other times, Granny D?
3 on Saturday and Sunday.
And 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday and Sundays.
Yep.
She also does book readings where she reads books on her YouTube channel, and she does Squilling Squirrel Mail.
I used to do what's Granny
Welcome
doing? I
in,
need to
Helen
get over
Harris. How are
there.
you tonight? Marshall said, what about a bag?
Make a bag out of that.
You know what you need to do, Sarah, with that first yarn you showed, that mirror feel? Even though it's acrylic, could be labeled wrong. You need to test it and see, does it felt?
That's true.
Because the way it's made up, it looks like if it got wet, it might felt. Which means it's going to get...
Yeah, well, I don't leave the house very often, so I could make a project bag.
There you go.
You could.
Do it. Do it, girl.
Okay, Kay's Crochet Haven has dropped Michael's link. If any of y'all want to go check him out. Oh, he came to Brenda's live too.
I like to
Like
go
I
to
said,
his
he's
channel.
real sweet. He knit, he crochets,
How old
and
is
he's an artist.
fella
He
is
draws. He does a lot of drawings too, and they're really, really good
Is
drawings.
he a young man? Middle-aged man?
Okay, Michael. He's young. Michael, if you don't mind us asking, how old are you? You know, us women, we don't like telling our age, but men, they real quick to boast about their age. I don't care about telling my age.
I don't either. I'm proud that I got to this age.
And me too, Granny D, because now you got two kind of people that's above ground. That's the old and the young. And if you didn't make it to being old, that means you died very young.
I don't really
She said
feel
she was
old
talking about the
except for
first
my
yarn that you
head.
showed to make a bag with, Sarah. He's
Pardon?
20. She said that first yarn you showed, the mirror feel, is the one she was talking
Yeah.
about using to make the bag with.
Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna write that idea down. I like it.
Why don't you do a poll on your community tab and of different things and a picture of the yarn and let us choose.
I haven't
Marshall,
gotten that
join your family, Michael. And if anybody else that's a content creator would like their link dropped, put CC in the chat. And some of the wonderful, beautiful mods would be happy to drop your link. Y'all gather up family members, support each other. Just make sure when you go visit someone's house, you watch a video. If it's a short one, that's fine. Hit the thumbs up and leave a brief comments or a long comment, whatever. That way you're not booted out later on, because my channel was showing that I had reached over 1,900. Now it's showing I'm back at 1.89. So YouTube does what it wants to do.
Yeah, you have to hurry pretty quick. Once I subscribe, I try to go as soon as I can and do that. And
Right,
hope it helps it stick.
And Crochet Nana, aka Michelle, just threw some. If someone says they threw yarn at your house or left yarn at your door, that means they've been by. They've subscribed to your channel and stuff. Just make sure you return the favors. That's all we ask here in our little community.
Do unto others
as you would have them do unto you.
Isn't that the golden rule?
Yes.
That's it.
Haven't heard that one in a long time.
Oh, that's the best.
Well, there's Veronica. She finally joined us. Our beautiful Veronica from Steals to Show Crochet and Shells.
Hey, Veronica.
I'd be glad when I can start visiting some of these folks, because Veronica don't live very far away from me.
Really?
About maybe...
You and Sandrine got together, right?
We briefly, because, you know, we were still under that mask mandate and all that stuff. And
wasn't you having your car?
Yeah, service.
Too?
It's okay, Veronica. It's okay. You here.
You made it.
Yeah, my age don't bother me. I'm 47 and I will be 48 this year. My husband is fixing to hit the
I'm
big 50.
62. I don't feel old except my problems with my legs and feet are terrible.
And Michael, you coming in on lives, you engaging with all of us on everybody's lives and stuff like that. That is how we grow. That's how we get to know each other.
Build
And
a
everything
business.
else.
Yep.
Word of mouth.
That's fine, Michael.
If he wanted to come, does he want to come up?
Anybody else want to come up on the live? I'll drop the link again.
And I can hop down. I don't have to be up the whole time.
Instagram Sandrine is Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Janie. That's all I can tell you. I don't know. I don't even know how to get that link. I told y'all I'm not technology savvy when it comes to all this social media stuff, because once I get used to something, they go and change it. Just like Granny D said, now when you upload a video, you got extra steps you got to go through.
I kept trying to.
I don't know because I didn't upload the video yet.
I kept missing that part where it said you got to check blah blah blah, and that's so dumb.
Are you talking about where is it made for kids or not?
No, it's just something like, I don't even know. I didn't even read it that well, but something like, you check whether it's made for kids or not. And if you say no, then it takes you to that page where you have to go down to the bottom and check none of these or whatever.
Yeah.
Cause it's, like, if you check not for kids, why is it not for kids? Are you doing this,
Right.
this, or this? And no, none of those. You just don't want kids on there. But then it's another thing, like, something about your video, it's about ads. Like, is it not appropriate for ads or whatever? Is that him?
No,
that's me.
That's brands.
Oh, she
I'm
was
trying-
upside down.
I'm using my phone. I'm using my phone. I've never used my phone.
Okay, you were.
Now
so
we can
far
see
away, I
you.
couldn't tell.
It just says Brands and not Brenda, so we was a little confused there for a
It
minute.
was real little on my
Yeah,
screen.
Right.
me and my fingers in the small key does not work very good.
Unless it's a keyboard, right?
The keyboard's a whole nother game.
Oh, Sis
But
Dana dropped my Instagram link, y'all. They know everything about. They need to do a class.
And see, I want the stupid night
Sis
bot
Dana
to work. I can't get
Hey,
my
Michael. They know everything about.
Hey.
This is Michael, everyone.
Hey, Michael.
Hello.
Don't be nervous. We
Nice
all
to
just
meet
we love
you.
everybody. We
Hello.
down to earth people and we just have fun.
Michael.
Hello.
Don't be nervous. We all just.
I think he's got a tab open. I hear echo.
Yeah. If you got something else open, Michael, turn it down. Turn the volume down on it because we're picking up an echo.
For sure.
Yeah. If you
Better?
and everybody speaking in the chat to you.
Yeah.
That way
Got
we can always. I'm good with faces. That's how I remember names. So I like seeing people. That's why I hop to all
I do
these
too. He's
lives so
got
I
a
can
pretty
see what people
smile.
actually look like. Especially or go to their channel and watch their videos. That way you get to know them better.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Michael. Did you draw that dragon that you are always showing?
No, I got it from Pinterest, and so I
Okay.
used it as my base background.
Right. But you do some awesome drawings.
Thank you.
I have a son that draws as well.
Yeah, I also paint.
Oh, okay.
Painting talent and patience.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying hi, Michael. Welcome, Michael.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
we
you
like to
guys.
have fellers in our community. Aren't that well? We're getting more and more.
Yeah, I'm like excited. I almost hit 50 today.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! I will make sure to join after.
Right. Come in these lives, continue doing what you're doing, and before you know it, you will be to where you
I
want
got a
to
phone
be.
call, y'all, so I'm gonna hop down.
Okay,
I'll
Granny
hit
D.
that.
Okay, bye, Granny D.
Go to Dana and Joe's tonight, and as soon as I get onto yours, I will start spamming your, or not spamming, but putting your link down for you.
Well, I'm streaming on my laptop. I have my phone over here, and I've got another computer over here. So that's how I was able to look up your meters to yards. And when Dana and Joe come on, I'll have somebody running over here that needs watch hours. And I might have somebody on my phone running that needs watch hours. I just mute the volume and just let
That
them
is
run
such a smart idea.
because that's what we do. If you need watch hours, we'll run your playlist and we'll just let it run all night. I know I need watch hours still, but they're coming up.
Yeah, I only have, let's see, last time I checked, I have, let's see, only
Okay,
2.5.
Sandrine.
2.5 watch hours is what I have.
Yeah. Lives really, really boost your watch hours. I didn't realize they boosted as much as they do, but
Yep.
they
Yeah.
do. If you started doing lives before you ever hit 1,000 subscribers, you had your watch hours but didn't have your subscribers. And I didn't know that,
Yeah.
or I would have been doing lives. I just
Yeah,
been going with the flow.
If I'm not communicating much, I'm working on a Dana's test pattern. So
I
I'm
am
just
too.
trying. So I'm trying to
Yeah,
understand
I'm working on
the.
this shawl.
You got much further than I have. I'm just starting off. I just started today.
I'm using that Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel cotton.
That is so beautiful. That's some good. I love that yarn.
I'm actually
It's
working
so
on
soft.
another one too.
You're working on two at once.
Two at once. Let me cut
That's
this light so
pretty.
you can see these colors.
That's
Oh, wow, those are
pretty.
nice
That's
colors.
my kind of colors.
It is this.
Those are my kind of colors, Jeannie.
Like this.
This is ice yarns.
Ooh.
Combination of all the colors together.
And it's rainbow.
Yeah.
And it's like the
But I. Oh,
Roadmark
nice.
Unforgettable.
Is that what
It's
you're
a
using?
Roven. Huh?
Is that what you're using? Ice yarn on that other one?
Mm-hmm. On this one,
That's beautiful.
ice
That's
yarn.
beautiful.
Oh, wow.
I like it.
Yeah, if you guys hear noise in the background, I have a puppy, so he rings his bells.
Okay.
Aw.
Brenda
I have
wants
a
to
couple
see
of those.
you.
We love animals now. I have a
Shouldn't
big
hold anyone.
lab.
Oh,
He's not in my house because if he was, I wouldn't have one left. He is so hyper. And he is just, he can clear my head jumping.
Wow.
But they say they get out of that puppy stage after they turn 2, and he's not 2 yet.
Oh boy.
Have you
Yeah,
got?
so-
Have you got him? Have you
Hey,
had him
Chris's
fixed yet?
creation. Huh?
Have you had him fixed yet?
I have not had him fixed. He's outside in a cage. Well, he's in his pen, and we let him out every day.
yeah, if you don't get them fixed at a certain age, they charge more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
older.
I was gonna say sometimes when you get them fixed, they calm down some too. Sometimes,
Yeah.
not always.
Mine calmed down when he got fixed.
Christy
Yeah,
Creations is in the house. I'm gonna show her what I made.
Show us.
Oh wow.
I love
I
that.
made
Okay.
the butterfly, Christy. Michelle, crocheting with that ice yarns is just like crocheting with Red Heart Unforgettable or Lion Brand Landscapes. It's a woven style yarn. It's made up. I promise you, all this yarn is the same as that yarn. They just put different labels on it.
They do, and especially where it's made. You have to check where it's made.
Right. Well, all the ice yarns is made in Turkey. I can see where the Red Heart Unforgettable is made.
I think Red Heart is now made in India. Because
I
they
have
just
some
recently
Unforgettable right here.
yeah, they just recently changed their like maker.
If I can find it on the label. It's like they hide that part. Made in China. So maybe it's not the same yarn. But
This
this
one
is
says made in Turkey.
Unforgettable, and that's it's the same makeup. It's because the Unforgettable is a woven style too.
Yeah, I got this Mainstays yarn, and this one's made in India.
Mm-hmm. Now I like the Mainstays yarn. It's soft. I can crochet with it. I can't crochet with Red Heart Super Saver.
I've never used Red Heart before, but I did watch some reviews.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
can't
like,
crochet
people
with
have
Red Heart.
harder time with Red Heart than Mainstay.
Chrissy speaking to everybody. Hey, and cousin Ruby, baby Angie.
And so if I don't
Thank you for
post a lot
passing
of
by.
videos, if I don't post a lot of videos, it's because I have a school schedule, so I have to post within the days I'm free.
That's understandable. I work Monday through Friday, so
Elizabeth, it will take 2 full yarn bee cakes and a little bit of another one. The pattern I think calls for 600 and something yards. It's in there
Hey
on the couch
Veronica,
because I was
how
sitting
are
in the
you?
recliner crocheting, so I don't have it in here with me. But it's 600 and something yards.
Jeannie,
so
can I ask you a quick question?
Yes, ma'am.
This is going to that test pattern. On row number 4, just really quick. Is that supposed to be in the chain 2? Is that supposed to be in the chain 2 spaces?
Yes. Where it says
it's not on the.
Let me grab the pattern right quick.
All right.
Yeah, over here it's like 7:57. It's already nighttime here.
I was actually going to
8:57
email her tonight about that. But on row 4 where it says to slip stitch across the chain 2 space.
Right.
And then you do that little cluster stitch in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chain 3, skip 1, place 1 double crochet in the next 2. Yeah, that's supposed to be in the next 2 chain, in that chain 2 space where it says
okay,
2
and then
in the next
and then
2 stitches.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought it should have been, but I just want to double check since you're so far ahead from me. I figure you've already crossed that bridge.
Yeah, I'm on row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Row 6.
Yeah, I figured. That's what it was. It was meant to be on the chain 2 space.
Let me see. I must run and hit a button somewhere. There it is. Okay, let's do this. Crochet Nana Michelle says she loves Unforgettable. She has crocheted with that. If you love it, you will love that ice yarns in that.
Okay.
Christy is saying hugs, cousin. Hiya, V. And Elizabeth says, Jeannie, how many yarn bee cakes will you use? It'll take 2 and just a little bit of another one, Elizabeth, based on the yardage. Now, of course, if you use a bigger hook, Well, it still shouldn't matter. Using a bigger hook is just gonna make it bigger,
Yep.
but should still take the same amount of yardage. Depends on if you add more rows than what she's done on the pattern for more length. If you want more length than what she's got on the pattern, then of course you're going to use more yardage. But other than that, it's going to be 2 and a little bit more out of another one, because these are 335 yards and it's roughly 696, say 700 yards to do it.
Doing a little bit.
Erin, you're working on it as well? Is Erin working on it as well?
I don't think Erin's working on it because she don't read patterns.
Oh, yeah.
And Veronica says, "Hi, my sweet friend Christy."
Vivi, how are you?
Kim says Red Heart is good for her amigurumis.
Oh, heck
Yes.
no. I'm going to have to frog. Oh, shoot.
Kim, I used to crochet predominantly with only Red Heart Super Saver. That's what I grew up crocheting with. That's what my grandmother taught me how to crochet with, and some other yarn that we used to get from a store called TG&Y. It breaks me out, Violet. My whole arm will be red. It actually look like I've been in the sun, like I've been sunburned, but it gets fire red and it itches. And of course, if I scratch it, then it whelps up. It gets raised to the point where you can feel the indentation from rubbing across it back to just my normal skin. And I just found out that Lion Brand, Just My Stripe, does me the same way.
Excuse me.
So it's got to be something in the dyes that they use that's causing it. But Red Heart used to be my favorite yarn, the only yarn I really knew anything about. And I really didn't know all this other yarn existed. That's probably why I got a house full of it now.
Could be the pigment and the dye.
But I started using Red Heart because I had stopped crocheting for about 6 years. And I picked it back up. And of course, I went to our Walmart and got some Red Heart Super Saver. And I was sitting there crocheting, working on a blanket. And my arm started itching, so I scratched it. Thought it was just from the fibers or whatever, And I looked down and it was fire red. And I said, And I put some hydrocortisone cream on my arm and it helped it. Went back crocheting the next day and it did the same thing. So I cut the blanket short and it's just a little lap gan now.
At least
Are you able to use are you able to like if somebody gives you a blanket made out of Red Heart, if it's been laundered, have you found it to be okay?
It doesn't bother me.
It's just before it gets laundered that bothers you.
And I know people have told me that I can take like knee-high stockings and take the ball bands off of the yarn.
That's too much work.
Stretch it out a little bit, put it in a knee-high stocking and tie it up in a knot, and I can wash it and dry it before I use it. I just won't buy it and use
exactly.
it because that's too much to have to go through for Red Heart yarn.
Yeah. Not only that, but if you're able to use other acrylics, like you said, you can use Premier, and you can use I love this yarn.
I can use I love this yarn, Premier Basic, so I just substitute them two and they're much nicer yarns than Red Heart is anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste my time either washing it. That's too much work for that. If it were
that ice yarn is pretty.
Yeah. If it were a specialty yarn that you really love and it's expensive, and then yeah, I can see you taking the time to wash it, but not for Red Heart.
That's why I don't buy a lot of mystery bags of yarn from like Hirschner's or Mary Maxim and stuff, because you never know what you're going to get. It's like Forrest Gump says, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
I was thinking that.
Life is like a mystery box from Mary Maxim, right?
Right. So I gambled and got the mystery box from Hirschner's, and it came with the Red Heart Unforgettable. It came with 2 of the polos, which now I can crochet with this and it doesn't bother me.
Oh, those are nice colors. What's the color name of it?
Polo.
Wow. Looks like
Oh,
the
that's
autumn
the color I
leaves.
need to get my girlfriend.
And then this one is Bistro. It's like just different tonals of grays,
Ooh.
I love
which would
gray.
be beautiful in a shawl. And it came with 3 Red Heart Classics. So, of course, I can't use them, because this
That you
feels
can't
just like
use.
the Super
I use
Saver.
those.
Nope. But I can I can crochet with the Red Heart with Love, the Red Heart Unforgettable. I've had some of the melange thread. I've actually had some of that roll with it sparkle too. Those I can crochet with. I just can't crochet with the Super Saver.
Roll with the sparkle's nice though.
It is. So I have those 3 skeins there that if anybody wants them, they can have them.
I'll take them.
They are dark chambray.
I'll
It's a
test them
blue.
out. I haven't had Red Heart before, so I think I should test them out.
It's a size 4. And they have 190 yards.
Michael is volunteering.
Well,
Yeah,
send me your
send to
address
Michael.
in my email, Michael, and I'll put them in the mail to you.
I will.
Valid, I have not tried the Big Twist at Joann's yet. That is one yarn that's on my, I guess you would say, bucket list.
To get list.
Yeah, Valid, I'm a nurse also. Woohoo, nurses in the house. So I kind of figured it was the chemicals and stuff in it that they're using with the dyes. Christy, I thought that might have been the problem, crocheting with it for a long period of time. But if I crochet with Red Heart for 15 minutes, my arm is breaking out.
Oh wow, yeah, that's definitely something in the yarn then.
Yeah. And I've actually tried. I even tried to look at the yarn up close to make sure it didn't have any critters in it that you couldn't see. Because I've actually tried to crochet with long sleeves on, and it gets up underneath there and still does me the same way.
Yeah, because even this one, it sticks on my sleeve all the time, and I'm just like, get off! A little annoying every once in a while.
What is that? Not loops and thread. Michael has a compatible to Red Heart. What is it called?
Impeccable.
No, it's a brand. It's like loops and thread, but it's what they carry to. No.
Because this is like to me like the Red Heart, but it's softer, and it doesn't bother me.
Sorry, my prayer keeps chirping.
I can't remember the brand, but I bought it when I did my nephew's like Spider-Man blanket, and it really reeked of chemicals. Now it didn't give me a rash, but the smell was really very, very strong. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're just allergic to something.
Right. Let's see what the chat is saying. Right, Sandrine. That's the reason why you got all my red heart yarn. I boxed up 6 boxes and took it to you. In Elizabeth, I am what we call a hop, skip, and a jump to the tide country area. I'm about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes from Tuscaloosa, which is where Sandrine is at. We call it T-Town. So yeah, I'm not far from Tuscaloosa at all. I'm with you, Kim. If you buy expensive yarn, you hope you don't have to do anything to it. Me too. But trying the big twist yarn at Joann's, I have not tried it. But that is on my bucket list of yarns.
Right. The only thing you should have to do is cake it, and that's it.
We don't have a Joann's or Michael's where I am. We only have Walmart. They only sell Red Heart Super Saver. They have 4 colors of the mainstays, which is gray, white, black, and red. And they have some. They carry the line brand. Oh, the Craft Smart yarn from Michael's. I don't like the feel of it.
Craft Smart what?
The tweed
was stunk. I mean, I didn't have an issue. Once it was launder, it was super soft, but it stunk like chemicals really, really bad. Really bad.
Kay's Crochet Haven. I don't have any. If you're talking about the blue ones, I'm gonna send these to Michael. But if I get any other Red Heart yarn that I can't use, I will be glad to send it. Just like I still have 3 cakes of the line brand Just My Stripe yarn. I think I might use it in one of the giveaways for the bingo night. But any yarn I come across that does me like that, I will always let y'all know, and I'll let y'all get first dabs on it.
Jeannie,
the new lady, you know what, I can get some Red Heart roll with it. What site do I have to go to get some? Need some colors. The only place I know right now. Where are you located, Sylvia? Because I know Hirschner's online has it, but it's pricey.
I've seen Walmart has it.
And that's only going to be certain areas, because I know none of the Walmarts in my areas have them.
I saw it on Walmart for $22. I think it was for 3 skeins. I'm not sure. And that was recently.
Red Heart roll with it.
Well, you could probably go to the Red Heart site.
Joann's does carry the Red Heart roll with it too. So you might want to try Joann's online.
Hey, Sandy.
Sandy with Left is Right Crochet is in the house.
Yep.
What? Welcome in, Sandy. How are you tonight?
You okay, Bugsy?
I'm trying to get caught up on the chat.
So all I saw was, hey, my dark bug, Sarah, and I'm like, yes!
Yep, I did give Sandrine 6 boxes of Red Heart yarn and some other yarn too. And Valid, I have crocheted with all the colors of Red Heart, and it doesn't matter. I even tried the ombre when they first came out with the ombre, because I love the ombre effect. And I love the ombre colors that they had. Couldn't do it, so Sandrine got all of those. It doesn't matter if it's Red Heart Super Saver. I cannot crochet with it. Yes,
well,
Kim, I was checking for critters. You know, them little critters that you can't see with the eye. I can crochet with mainstays. It does not bother me. And actually, mainstays to me is better than Red Heart Super Saver because it's a lot softer.
Jeannie, can you crochet with wool or something like alpaca or anything like that?
Cannot alpaca.
Can you use it? Does it bother you?
Alpaca makes me feel like I've got stuff crawling all over my body and I itch from head to toe.
Oh, Lord.
And my husband said that it was just a mind thing. but it's not, because when I was crocheting with it, I wasn't even thinking about it being alpaca. And when I started itching all up, well, I didn't realize that it had alpaca in it when I was crocheting with it. And when I started itching all over, I'm like, what in the world is going on? And then I looked at the fiber content of the yarn, it had alpaca in it. And that was my first time ever crocheting with it. And I don't want to itch all over while crocheting.
So I don't blame you.
I'm just not going to crochet with alpaca. And Violet says she has trouble in fabric stores because of the formaldehyde used in the dye setting process. And that may be my problem.
I was going to say that.
And Miss Sandy said, hey, Jeannie, darling. Hi, darling Sandy. Glad you are here tonight. I pass with the red hair. I really don't, with a red heart. I really don't like, I don't even look at Red Heart Super Saver anymore. Hey,
I don't consider myself a yarn.
Sandy.
I was gonna say I don't consider myself a yarn snob. I just don't use acrylic try not to use acrylic that much.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just too hot here for it, and unless I'm doing a blanket, I won't. I'll try to steer away from acrylic as much as possible. So I rarely pick it up unless it's a colorway that really calls my attention. And I'm like, I'll think of something to do with it. Like I have some that I bought in Miami, only because it's these crazy colors and it caught my attention. But aside from that, I try to steer away from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all this yarn that is going to be. I'm gonna put it in one of the. Hadn't decided if I'm gonna do it for my 1500 giveaway or if I'm gonna do it in a but I have it in 3 colors. Or in one of the bingos. It has alpaca in it. I think this one is the one. Yeah, 80% acrylic and 20% alpaca. Sandrine, if you still here, drop Joe and Dana's link so when I get done with this, then we can go over there and do a butterfly rate. Because they're already live. This is the Yarn Bee Brushworks.
Oh wow, that's a nice color too.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it is 80% acrylic and 20% alpaca. And I have 6. I may have more than this. I have 6 in here. I may have some more in the back room back there underneath the bed. But I have it in this color, the red color, and a gray color. And it's 6 skeins, so I'm going to end up giving this away. I hadn't decided if I'm going to do it for my 1500 subscriber giveaway yet or in a bingo night. Because what I'm going to do for my 1500 is let Dana choose one of her patterns. And I'm going to buy it. And I'm going to give it to the person who wins. And I'm going to provide the yarn for the pattern.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that's cool.
That's my goal this year. That's my goal this year, is to support other content creators that do patterns and stitch markers and bags and different stuff like that. So
that's awesome, Jeannie.
And I love how alpaca looks on the yarn. I like the little hairs that stick out and the halos that it gives and the fuzzies and stuff like that. But alpaca don't like me. I wish it did. Yeah, the impeccable does not bother me.
Jeannie,
I got this to make a hat out of.
You use mohair?
No, this one's just 100% polyester.
Or cashmere?
I've never tried mohair cashmere.
Neither have I.
That's a little too rich for my. Okay, when you get into a cashmere yarn,
neither have I.
Can get expensive. Well, I guess it depends on where you buy it from, though.
Yeah.
If
All
any
right, I'm
mod
gonna
is
put
left
down-
in the chat, drop Dana and Joe's link so we can do a raid. You're welcome,
Listen,
Liz.
I'm all about wash and wear. If it's a yarn that can be laundered in the washer and dryer, that's where I'm at.
Me too.
The moment you tell me I have to wash it by hand and lay it flat to dry, I'm putting it back.
Yes.
I'm so with you. I'm gonna leave you running again tonight, Brenda. At least I can try.
Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Listen, I'll let you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
go. I want to take a shower before Dana comes on.
They're already live, so we're gonna go over and raid them, and we'll let them know that you'll be on in when you get out.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye,
See y'all
Bye,
later.
Michael.
Have a good night.
Bye. It's nice meeting you, Michael.
You
Yes.
too.
Bye.
See, these hairs are flying. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all so much for coming in. And we will see y'all next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we will be playing Dream Go Bingo. If anyone wants to join, send me 5 numbers, 1 through 75, in my email, which is right there at the bottom of the screen. And I will write y'all's numbers down. We are headed over to Dana and Joe's, and we're going to do a butterfly raid. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.